chẳng lắm là được.
And face forward at all times.
Ai dân mơ đến mức hậu ai mơ chấp lộn bên này thì khả năng á ai dân mơ mốc á thì ai dân lần mưa từ lứa ai dân lần mà thôi ăn thấu này vài chục mốc bua.
For your own safety, please do not sit on the steps.
Con đi với ai trâu lên dòng nè.
Mà tiền hỏi cô ý điện.
Tao đi, bỏ với ai dùng quẹt hoành ta.
Người cầm tiền. Lại on. Lại on. Cái con tô video cho mình có ăn lại tiền. Liệt lên tay này. Liệt lên liệt.
When on the escalators, please hold the hand.
Here at the Studio Tour. And to our friends heading, if you'd like to visit the restroom before boarding a tram, so go right at the bottom of the escalators. I have two favorite things about the Studio Tour. Number one, there is no height requirement, so the whole family can ride the tour together. Number two, you can bring food and beverages onto the tour with you, so no rush to finish any pretzels, butterbeers, Simpsons donuts, whatever you got with you, you can eat and drink on the ride.
Tay máy học tập đấy.
Studio History Tour. Lại hơi có bắt pha studio này Hollywood cặp đàm pơ đó nhá. Đàm này ta chọn mơ lắm á, này. Đằng kia là những đàm mới gọi những chi mơ. Bọc lá rồi. Ôi, vẫn ạ, không. Chụp bẹ này. Ôi, vẫn ạ, không.
we're going to kind of slip slide around, and there is a bit of a gap that gives you the sense of a place there in the metro sense. Now, we're going to revisit this because it is a big part of our lot here. Right now, we're taking a little detour. Retired. They're sitting at the entrance to this cave we're going in. We're about King Kong.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. Away from your real life and sweep you up into the edge. Kong literally does that.
For 16 years, joined us in 2010. Weta, the company that made the movie, they made this also. So Weta Effects designed all the visual effects, motion. I mean, Weta is one of the best companies in the world of visual effects. They've won 7 Academy Awards for their work in Lord of the Rings and Planet of the Apes and King Kong. And thought they did a great job on the 5th season of Stranger Things and Last of Us. They also do Eagly and Peacemaker. So you can see all these different city streets here. So we have kind of alleyways, we have warehouse districts, we have courtyards, main downtown areas, shop fronts, movie theater marquees. I mean, this is what you picture when you picture a movie studio. So it is by far the most popular area. Obviously, we have production in there kind of cleaning up what they've been doing. Let me give you a little idea of this area as we head to the other side of it. It's been on the lot since the 40s, one way or another. Used for things like The Sting and To Kill a Mockingbird, Back to the Future, and Blues Brothers. You can see some of those here. We can build raised train tracks. We can bring in picture cars from any era. And yes, we've created the 1800s out here. Was that for a movie called The Prestige with Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale? Beginning of one of the National Treasure films for Disney. This was 1800s DC. Lay dirt on the street, bring out horses. You can also change the buildings. They're made out of wood. The brick is made out of plastic. And the stone is made out of plaster, and it's made our mill that's here on the lot, just down the street. So we can peel it off, put something new out there. I've seen productions use graffiti or posters here rather than the brick. Let's see, Marvel's done Amazing Spider-Man here, Captain America: The First Avenger. They turned into the 40s for that. We've used it for 2 of our Purge movies, The Purge Anarchy, The Forever Purge. Hobbs and Shaw, we had to play London for a big motorcycle chase scene. So all the details can change. The light poles, the traffic signals, all the signs, you know, so we can make everything something else, depending depending on what you need. And we use blue screens to make it look even longer. We created Paris here for Billie Eilish in 2021. She did a big music video here. Taylor Swift's Wildest Dreams filmed out in our Metro sets. I mean, it's a huge area right next to some of our bigger sound stages. We're bringing back Kelly Clarkson, Adam Levine, John Legend. And they're calling it, I believe, a Tournament of Champions. So it should be a lot of fun. We bring in a big live studio audience into the stage as well, so we do tape this in front of a live audience. We do the same thing for Happy's Place, by the way. That is Reba McEntire's NBC sitcom, and they just got the word they are picked up for a 3rd season. Congratulations to the cast and crew of Happy's Place. In fact, here's Reba. In films for Disney's Port Royale. And for 4 years, this was the afterlife in our beautiful show, The Good Place.
You, Eleanor Shellstrom, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
Hi there. How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
The show was so awesome. We loved it. Here for all 4 seasons. Look at this. We're doing a little work. I love this beautiful set they built to the left. They just built this, so this is new. I want to move in. It looks spectacular. We got a picture car here to the right as well. So a picture car is any vehicle we're using on camera. So it's kind of cool, though, to see them put up different...
That Frankenstein, flathead. It's one of the great icons of the world.
That to me was like the essence of the Universal.
Swan and Nia DaCosta and Robert Eggers and Guillermo del Toro. I mean, some of the biggest filmmakers that are making horror often will make them with us here at Universal because I'll be back to assist you, but please remain seated on the tram, especially since we're going to go right down by the water in a small New England coastal town that you might remember from Jaws. It's Amity Island. Amity, of course, known for its shark problems. Now, as a precaution, we've got a diver in the water over by the boat. Actually, looks like he's about to surface here. I think they're telling him to get back. Oh, okay, that's George. George knows what he's doing. He's actually one of our pros, so I'm sure he has an idea. All right, we're pulling forward. We'll be safe here behind the gasoline barrels. Okay, we attached shark bait to the yellow barrel in the water. Looks like he took it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He found us! It was close. Up close and personal with our resident mechanical shark. Yeah. A little taste of the movie Jaws. You can hear the score playing us out. The score done by John Williams, of course. If you ever watched Jaws without the sound, it is such a different movie. The score really out by Martha's Vineyard. Everything was practical and mechanical because this is before computers and digital effects and all that. So, I mean, it's so impressive to see kind of what they achieved in terms of suspense and thrills on camera. Right now, however, returning into Old Mexico. Mexico is featured in Paramount's Nacho Libre with Jack Black. A lot of fun scenes for that were done here. Orion's Three Amigos with Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, and Martin Short was done here. And uh-oh. So we had a little thunderstorm. Huh? They say it's supposed to do this tomorrow, but I don't know. We might see a little rain. Yeah. Well, I'm from Seattle, so celebrating our win at the Super Bowl. Okay. We got a little rain going on here. So this, of course, is where our sprinklers are. If you look at it, you can see. This is how we do rain on set. Now, I've been in rain scenes. It is pretty much like this. Sometimes we use a rain tower that spins around, giving us a lot more water if we need to. So this is more like a little rainstorm with a close-up of some of our actors. But let's say we bring in another storm element from the top of the hill. Oh, there it is. It's our flash flood. Watch out. Camera and big fat liar. Lady Gaga stood in that flood in her music video Judas, by the way, that filmed Goldberg talked to you about our Jaws attraction.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal that were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the tram. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on the Universal lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created.
We try and put most popular types of locations in a neighborhood, which is what you see to our left side where they are today. A neighborhood set is very popular. In fact, this is our Colonial Street. Colonial Street was originally built in the 80s. I'll give you a little look at it here on your screens. It was used for The Burbs with Tom Hanks and Carrie Fisher and Casper with Christina Ricci and music videos. Perhaps it is still most recognizable as Wisteria Lane from ABC's Desperate Housewives. It was that complicated. You end up using a lot of picture cars for that type of thing. And look at this. We got a whole treasure trove of picture cars around the corner, both your right and left side, so take a look. We got more historic picture cars, a few more modern ones. Remember everything like Magnum P.I., Back to the Future, things like Fast and Furious and the Flintstones, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So a really nice variety of picture cars. Picture cars help, well, paint the picture, hence the name, of kind of the story that we're telling. Whether it's the location, like Whoville and these Whomobiles, Fast and Furious. These cars have almost become their own characters, certainly Transformers, like Bumblebee and our Decepticon there, Barricade. If the main character drives the picture car, we tend to call it the hero car. And you could say that for the Ford sedan. That's okay.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Okay. All right. That's Norman Bates. He actually runs the motel, so I'm sure he's just kind of cleaning cabin. Whoa. Okay. It's okay. It's just helping her check out. I don't think he actually sees us over here, so everyone just hold still, be quiet, and oh, hey, Norman, what's going on? We're on a tour. How you doing? You looked a little busy back there. We don't want to oh, no. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go. Watch out. Oh, he almost got you. Narrowly escaping Norman Bates. Only to head up the hill to the Psycho house. It's on the left side here. This is the original built for the film in 1950. Anthony Perkins. This is Vera Miles on your screens. Every exterior shot was done using this house here. You would have seen this most recently if you saw the A24 film Maxine. You got Kevin Bacon at his standoff on the porch there. Now behind the Psycho house, look at this. We got quite the set. This plane crash set was put here for a Paramount movie. It was called War of the Worlds, directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Tom Cruise, Dakota Johnson, Justin Chapman. Wow.
Where I is perfectly like a set that is all designed around the vision of Steve.
You sit down, to talk about the War of the World. I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
Close your eyes, okay?
Robbie, get in. Get in.
Paramount bought the plane for this scene for about $60,000. They got it here from an airport out in the desert, so they had to truck it here piece by piece. Built the set around it and then filmed here for a few weeks. Gave it to us afterwards. We've had it since for the tour. We use it for Halloween Horror Nights. We do a lot of filming here as well. So Ariana Grande used this for a short film, Brighter Days Ahead, a little more recently. We're less than 10 minutes away from this. Is Jupiter's Claim. Comes from the Jordan Peele film Nope. It appeared quite a bit in the movie, especially the end. So here to give us a behind-the-scenes look is Academy Award winner Jordan Peele.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Share. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso Experience. An unbelievable new live show. Well, it's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It's smack dab in the center of a beautiful mountain. What's a bad miracle? You're about to find out. Welcome to the world of no.
Always creepy. Jupiter's Claim. A little feel for Nope, especially the sound design. The sound was key in this movie. And designs our sets, sound and editing, marketing, I mean, all of it. It is such a cool collaborative effort behind the scenes of every single production here. And we celebrate everybody every single day on our scene.
Chọc đờ ra cho mà đờ ra đi mà
cái lạnh phải làm đấy tại đôi chứ
bỏ cái la cho cái bỏ giờ bỏ trao lên Tao lấy na đăng
Harry Potter.
Oh, Harry Potter Studio à. Lord of the Ring đó nghe.
Harry Potter say, Lord of the Rings say.
Free bắt quạt á.
Butterbeer.
Hey, root beer? Yeah. Oh, so sweet.
Chai ngon.
Không chuối ạ. Đây sẽ điện tắt nào mấy cái này.
Root beer. Đã nhây.
Ngay nhà tôi như nhăn tắt nào.
Mấy con này.
Draw.
So we will draw.
Hả?
Lòng cuộn để cho con lửa bút lấy chết ọc cho lại lòng mà máy chết ọc cho lại nè đài thì chứ bánh đà lươn ối lươn đây, đừng ập vô salad đây. Đây vô à, ở cái chuối nhá nè. Đây bong cần quay cho khéo luôn đây. Rồi. Đây bong phải chăm khéo quá. Cái mông.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, get some.
Ôi mình đăng cả lâu nữa rồi sao là đánh dậy cái cả lâu cái thường mạng thường một.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. Oh, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Yeah, send me a postcard. All the way down to the very end, you take it right there. Okay. Send me a body that dog. How do you do? How's everything? What have you done so far today? How you doing? How are you? My friend over there is real brave. Gonna see the dinosaurs.
I know.